Hello and welcome to another video on Jurassic World the game. Today's video I'm going to be covering a couple of the daily events that started on November 14th, 2019, which includes Test Your Strength, a Jurassic Battle event, What Lies Beneath, an aquatic unlock event for the Geosaurus, and Battle Stage 82, a Jurassic Battle event. Let's dive in. Alright, let's get to today's events. So today we are going to be tackling the Test Your Strength event, the What Lies Beneath event with the Geosaurus unlock, and we'll probably also do the Battle Stage 82 event since I just unlocked that a few minutes ago. I'm not going to worry about this in the video today. Might do a separate video on another day for one of these events, but let's go ahead and get started. So Test Your Strength. So this event, which happens once a week generally, is a certain way that I approach it. So when the game starts, it always gives you the option to use your best creatures. I never do. I always switch to my lowest creatures and put it in. And there's no benefit to using a stronger creature in this event. I just typically try to use a creature that can withstand 2 hits, and so that way it can kind of reserve up, and basically I just reserve up until I get to 5 or 6 and then attack, because generally at that point, like for instance, he's got 3 reserve points that they can use, or 3 action points. I've got 6, so it doesn't matter what he does, they're gonna die. So and this is just a rinse and repeat event, so it's a fairly straightforward event, but I don't want to say trick, but I always swap to my lowest creatures, because again, there's no sense in putting your larger creatures on cooldown for this event, because it does not change the rewards that you get in the end. If you use level 1 creatures of each one, or if you use level 40 creatures of each one, it doesn't matter. So he's got 2 left, I've got 5, it takes 3 to kill him, 2, 3, and then 2 extra, and another 1 down. So again, this event is pretty straightforward, and ultimately you're just trying to make sure that you survive long enough to be able to do enough attack damage to take out the opponent. Sometimes, and we'll see if it happens, sometimes the opponent starts, which can make it a little bit trickier. But again, it just kind of depends on what they're going to do. So again, and since I'm using my lowest creatures, I just reserve out, even if they were not to reserve and to attack and kill the creature. It's not a huge deal. It's a little bit of extra time, but these events don't cost anything to enter. And so you're just putting your lowest creatures on cooldown, which, hey, whatever, no big deal. It doesn't really affect you in any other area of the game. So again, just lowest creature, drop it in. Okay, so this one is good. So now it's the opponent's going to start on this one. So again, I'm just going to reserve out, but it's going to be slightly different depending on what they're going to do. Okay, so right now he's got 3. I'm going to reserve 3 and block for 1. If he goes for all 4, I'm toast, but if he does not, then I'm in a pretty good spot. So I've got 6. He's got 4. Generally, the computer is going to try to get to 6, so he's probably going to block for 2. Even if he blocks for 3, we're still okay. If he blocks for all 4, we're toast. But again, he blocked for 2 because they were trying to get to 4 action points. I don't know what it is about the computer trying to get to 6, but that's generally a thing, 6 or 7. But in any case, it wouldn't have mattered. So, all right, last one. Go with the Pelicanopteryx. Again, it's just it's a reserve game. You just reserve until you have enough. I don't try to anticipate the blocks or blocking, because generally you almost always end up forcing yourself into a behind scenario where you don't have enough action points to do what you need to do. So since we're, again, like I said, since we're using low-level creatures, if they get killed, they get killed. You dust it off and you go back in. All right, so let's see what we're going to get on the prize wheel here. Probably not going to be the pack, since it's only showing up once or twice, and of course we're going to get one of the lowest prizes possible. But the event does give you the 75 DNA each round, which is good, but I just wish that I wish that wheel was better. All right, so the Geosaurus unlock event. So this event is gonna be geared, and most unlock events are off of your top 3 creatures in that space. So in this case, it's giving me fairly tough but reasonable creatures compared to my top 3. But what's interesting is we've got a cave, a surface cave, which means I can't necessarily do the sacrifice, because I'm going to end up with something that I don't want. And do a heavy hitting surface creature, but don't want to use up all of them because we got 4 events to do here. So where we can do an example where we're gonna waste a creature, we're gonna take that advantage, because we need to be able to get all of the events done. So he can't kill me if he decides to go for 2. We'll see what he does here. Alright, that's actually good. Alright, so we're gonna swap this guy. He's got 1 left. So we're not gonna chance it. Perfect. So he's gonna come in, he's gonna take out my guy because he's got 3. I got 1 reserve. He thinks I'm blocking, he's gonna use 3. He's got nothing left. I'm gonna go ahead and do this. Only because it's gonna take, he's gonna use up 3 to kill my guy. And then I'm gonna have 5. He's got 1 block, and really it's only gonna take 2 to kill him, so we got plenty here. Alright, battle 1 done. See what we got here in the second battle. So this time we've got Surface Reef Surface, which we can use a throwaway creature here potentially. But if we do that, we're gonna end up using our strongest reef to survive the Leopard Dawn. So I don't think I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna put in this, use this guy here, and another reef. So he's sort of dancing on the edge a little bit because I got some fairly decent health. Block for 1 because he can't 2-hit me with his. I wasn't sure if he was going to block, so it's going to make it slightly easier on us. So he's got nothing left. So 3 will kill him. Reserve this. Should take 2 to kill us. He's going to use all 3 to take us out because he thinks we're blocking. or we have the potential to block. And then this one can go the 4 it takes. And it should use all 4, and then we'll do cleanup with our last surface, or last reef creature, the Hinotus. Sorry, Mosasaurus. Alright, so 2 more events. So we got high health, high attack, medium. So let's do this guy. Go with this guy and with Acanthus. So that leaves us for our last event a good mix of top-end creatures that we're not going to have to worry about. Actually, I'm going to say go with this guy, just in case we need to stand up to a hit or 2. Reserve, reserve, reserve. Gotta build up those action points. Okay. And you're okay if he swaps in, as long as he doesn't swap in with the other one. Well, it could be. Oh, that was close. I didn't think its health stack was gonna be that way. Alright, so he's got 1 left. We'll do 1, 3 reserve. Alright, so even if he swaps in the cave, he can't kill us. Perfect. Okay. So he's got 1 left. And yeah, so we can do 3, reserve 3. He's gonna use 5 to take us out, because it's gonna take 2. He might only use 4, probably 5. Yeah. Right now it's just cleanup time, basically. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Reserve 3. Now it doesn't matter what his last creature does with the Archelon. Once he attacks, we can kill him. So doesn't matter if he blocks all 4, because 3 is enough. Alright, last round for this unlock, which we already have unlocked, but it is an unlock event. And we've got 1 of each, so let's see, let's do cave, surface, reef. We don't got any other aquatic events to do today, so it doesn't matter if we use up these guys. And reserve and force them to switch out. He can attack, sometimes they'll attack if they think they're just overpowered, just depends. He does not. But he does burn one there, which is fine. And we're just gonna follow the pattern down now, because this is gonna be 2 hits. He's gonna take his 2 hits to take out my reef. And then I'll take 1 hit to take out his cave. And reserve, and then depending on what he does, he'll either attack or not on the last one here. We'll see. Doesn't really matter because the Tylosaurus is such crazy attack that even if he didn't attack, we probably could have killed his creature with the surface to reef. And we've got the unlock. Hopefully, I don't know, we get some DinoBucks in this card pack. Let's find out here. Praise be to the DinoBuck gods. Let's take a screenshot of that. I like the way that looks. Yes. I'll take the 2. Not happy about the coin, but I'll take the 200 DinoBuck cards. And obviously get some extra VIP points. Also worth it. Yes. I own a lot more than one of these guys. Let's how many of those do I have? Geosaurus, where are you? It's Stegosaurus. There we are. Yeah, so don't need it unlocked. It's already unlocked. Plenty of them already, but another one to hatch out at a later date. All right, so let's take care of this battle stage 82 pack. This is a fairly easy one. Raptors are still coming down off of my cooldown from yesterday. Probably not going to need to use them. In fact, I'll go ahead and use one. In fact, you know what? Let's get crazy with this. Let's in the throwaway. We'll go Raptor and Udon. Why not? We might not even need Udon. We'll see here. Reserve. Geosaurus. We're gonna be undone by a carnivore. Two, three. We have nerfed the Sigmasuchus with our class advantage. Crazy Chicken is going to swap out. He's got 1 left. 2 kills him, so did 1 extra. And he's going to have 4. I don't think 4 would kill us. We'll see what he does. Yeah, he's probably reserving 2. Yeah, trying to get to 6. Short and sweet. Let's see what we get in the pack. Because this pack had food for the first card, DNA for the second, a legendary for the third, and a tournament unique for the fourth. So food, DNA, Tyrannosaurus Rex, got lots of those, but take it, and a Dinosaurus, take it also. And decent loyalty points on it, so accepted, thank you. It'd be interesting that they've got DNA as the next one, and then a DNA pack as the fourth one. I mean, I guess it's good that it's a pack because you get the VIP points with it, but like, why not make this one a pack also for 83? It's like, I don't know, it's weird, but anyways, let's collect some speed ups and collect some super DNA. Super DNA, super critical. And just go collect 3 mods. Why not? Let's get this last pack. So I have been actually buying the DinoBuck mods, believe it or not, because I am trying to eliminate the mods from my packs, and I'm checking to see none of them have Terrify, which is what I'm trying to get in the super rare. And so I'm gonna end up doing this one because Toxin is better than the other 2 ones that they had, just in case I land on that. So I'm gonna do 3 mod purchases here, see what we get, see if we get anything exciting. No, bleed. It has its place, but I almost never use it. I usually just end up selling it for whatever the trade offer offers me for them when it does give me an offer for it. Same thing with Predation. Hope to get an Inspire or a Legendary, which we're not going to get an Inspire. Predation again. Alright, so, whatever. But we got our pack. So that was 90 DinoBucks. Gonna get 50 in this. it's only 40. And it's a way to potentially get some additional mods. I could have done the coin ones, but I'm trying to get rid of as many of the mods from my market as possible. And I have been clearing out like charge, wound, split wound, intimidation is almost gone, distraction's almost gone. Vitality, I still have 170 of them, but I did get it at a trade offer for 20 of those, but I was in the 200s of those. Same thing with Nullify, Berserk, 261, Bind, which I never use, well, not never, very sparingly. And then we've got Alpha, 343 of these. It's going to take a while. 383 for Piercing Bite. So I'm trying to clear out all of my mods so that I can potentially get better offers in the Trade Harbor, because the Trade Harbor works off of what's in your inventory. So I'm never going to do that trade, but for instance, it's offering me coins for this decoration, and because I've only, in fact, I'm going to take that, even though I don't need the coins, it helps me get rid of nullifies. But if you look at this, all right, so this decoration, one for 2.1 million coins. I'm not going to trade it because I keep those in my Trade Harbor, and only those from like a regular decoration standpoint. The sundials are because I have replaced some sundials with clock towers. I need to put those clock towers down so I can get them out of my market. But really, I try to keep only high-end decorations and or buildings so that when I get offers for bucks for buildings or decorations, I am maximizing the amount of bucks that I am offered. If you have fountains or AC security offices or any of these other decorations in your market, you're reducing the chance that you're going to get a maximum level trade for either food, DNA, bucks, and even coins if you need those. But I always keep Apatosaurus fossils on hand in my market so that when I do get trade offers, I'm giving myself the best chance possible to get the most amount of DinoBucks from those offers. But with my mods in my market, it also adds to the fact that it wants to trade mods for things. So if I can clear out all those mods, I am hoping that I will even increase my chances more to focus the market towards only offering me trades on either decorations or buildings or on creatures that I have waiting to hatch. And you get decent trades for these guys. So, I'm not going to hatch all these out. I'm going to end up selling some of them, except for these guys. I won't trade those guys. I'm going to try to get those guys into hatcheries as quickly as possible so that it doesn't offer me trades for those, because it will do that. And I'm specifically talking about my Segnosuchus and Metrophodon, which I just bought today during the discount time. But yeah, so I'm going on and on here. So that's going to do it for today's video. If you made it this far, I appreciate you watching all the way to the end. Subscribing to my channel and clicking the notification bell will ensure that you'll be notified as I release videos on the channel. If you found this video helpful, let me know by hitting the like button. If there is something specific you would like a video on in the game, please leave a message in the comment section below on what you would like to see. Again, thank you for tuning in, and I will catch you on the next one.